Hi, I'm Brad Archer, Chairman of the Franklin County Republican Committee, here in our headquarters on Scruggs Road. I want to thank you for being a volunteer, and I just want to say that going door to door is probably the most important activity we have in the election season. Now, when we do door to door, we want to make sure that number one, it's a good time, and number two, that we're safe. We want to make sure that when you walk in your neighborhood, that you watch out for cars and that you stay highly visible. We do not walk at night, and we walk in pairs. Never ever go into someone's home. Now, when we do our door to door, we will have bubble sheets for certain houses, which this is the information that the Republican Party takes and processes for their allocation of resources. We will come across houses that do not have bubble sheets for. And in the following video, we're going to show you examples of how we approach people on a door-to-door using the bubble sheets, without the bubble sheets, if we had come across an undecided voter, and if we come across someone who is a Democrat. Just a couple things we want to stay focused about, and that is that we are approaching somebody's home. So when we ring the doorbell, we want to make sure we back away from the door, so as not to crowd them or feeling giving them the feeling of pressuring them or being upon them. And because we travel in pairs, we want the second person to take one or two steps back from the person ringing the doorbell. The second thing, above all else, is that we have to remember we are encountering them in their space, so therefore we must be courteous. Even if they want to be belligerent, smile and always be courteous. We are in their space, and therefore we want to be as courteous as possible. Plus, we are also the face that they're going to see on the Republican brand. In this first example, Linda Shano is going to approach a house using the bubble sheet.
Good morning. Hello. My name is Linda Shano, and this is Gary Furnell. We're neighbors in the area, and we're working on behalf of the Republican Party, trying to get some information for the candidates for this year's election. You have a few moments?
Sure.
Thank you. We have some questions. We have about 5 questions we'd like to get some information from you on. Okay. Do you approve or disapprove of the job Barack Obama is doing as president?
I disapprove.
Disapprove. That would be B. And Q2 is, if the election were held today, would you vote for Barack or Mitt Romney?
Mitt Romney.
Okay, same. B. Question 3, if you were to vote today, would you vote for Tim Kaine, the Democrat, or George Allen, the Republican?
George Allen.
Okay, that also is B. Question 4, would you vote for Robert Hurt or the Democratic nominee?
Hurt.
Okay. And normally, would you vote at the precinct or would you vote here at home?
At the precinct.
Okay. We put some signs out in your yard?
Yes.
Okay, I have some handout information that I would like to provide. These are voting initiatives about eminent domain and a parliamentarian type question. And you can use that for your review. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, in this next example, this is a house that is in between the houses of the bubble sheet. This house does not have a bubble sheet, but we're not going to pass up any houses
without a bubble sheet.
No.
Again, you notice I step back and stay out of the way.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
My name is Linda Shano. This is Gary Furnell. We're neighbors from the area, and we're working on behalf of the Republican Party for Franklin County and trying to get some information for the 2012 election. I have some questions for you, if I may, and I'd like to give you some information about some of the candidates. Is that all right? You're in the Gills Creek district?
Yes.
And you're voting in that precinct?
Yes.
And may I have your name and so that I can put it on and record it?
Jane Dove.
Okay. And you live at, what is it, Merriman Way Road?
Yes.
Okay. And would you mind giving us your phone number, or was that, you don't have to, it's just a matter of,
I think I'll pass.
that'll
on
work fine. And the number of voters in your home?
Two.
Two, yeah. Would you allow us to put up some yard signs on your yard?
I think that would be fine.
Okay. Would you like to volunteer to work in the campaign?
What would that entail?
What would you like to do? We have several different jobs. Some of them is doing what I'm doing, some is, and Gary is doing, some is phone calling, letter writing, working with the churches in various locations. We have about 7 different positions, but we are looking for volunteers.
Yeah, I would do it.
Okay, I appreciate it, and we have some information that we'd like to hang out for you. This is some information on the candidates and a voting initiative that's going to be on the ballot for the November. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank y'all.
Bye, Mrs. Doe.
In this example, we approach a house where the voter is undecided about whether they want to vote for Barack Obama or Mitt Romney.
Good morning, fellas. My name's Gary Fennell.
Hi, Gary.
This is Lynn DeShana.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Bob.
We're here today on behalf of the Franklin County Republican Committee. We're just trying to remind folks that the election day is coming, November the 6th. We just want to encourage you to vote if you may be on the fence about it. We have a little handout here.
Okay.
It tells about a voting initiative that is going to be on the ballot this fall that a lot of folks aren't even aware of.
And I was not. It's totally new to me.
Okay. And also our website, which has a lot of good information on it. If you happen to be on the fence.
Well, I am. I'm thoroughly confused. I hear things from both sides and not sure exactly where I stand right now.
Well, there's some great videos there, all kinds of information that I feel like would help you make a positive choice.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you fellows coming by.
All right, could we, before we leave, could we get just a little bit of information, like your name?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right.
My name is Joe Blow, and my address is Merriman Way Road. You need my phone number?
Yes, if you don't mind.
Okay, it's BR549.
Do you have everyone in your household registered to vote?
Yes, my wife and I.
Okay. How about a yard sign or two?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. And one other thing, we're looking for volunteers to help out in this endeavor.
Well, I may be interested in that, but I'll go to your website and I'll check out the information on your website, and yeah.
Okay.
Is there a place to volunteer on your website if I'm interested?
Yes,
Okay.
Right.
All
Okay,
right.
well, thank you for your time, sir.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thanks, guys.
You stay back, just one step
Okay.
backwards.
All right.
And I think it doesn't crowd.
Okay.
And that's important, because if you get crowded, they're going to get defensive.
Well, I was standing right on the edge, so, but I'll stay back.
Yeah,
That's
and
fine.
because of your height, you're intimidating.
Okay.
That's
think
true. There's no right and wrong way, except you don't get offensive, and you don't get argumentative.
That's right.
You're just natural. And that has always worked for us in the past.
Just be yourself.
That's right.
Be yourself.
Okay.
And in this final example, we approach a house where the voter has decided he is going to vote Democrat. We don't know why, but he's going to vote Democrat. Remember, smile and be courteous at all times.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
My name is Len DeShano. This is Gary Fennell, and we're
How do
working.
you do?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
out
you.
here, we're their neighbors and working out here on behalf of the Republican Party.
I vote Democrat.
I understand. You're right. We have some information that we would like to provide to you in reference to a voting initiative that's coming up on the ballot this year. Would you take a moment to review that? We also have our website where you can get some additional information.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
We hope this video has been informative for you, and we do want you to go out and have fun while we do the door-to-door activities. We want to remember certain safety items. Number one, never, ever take for granted traffic. Always watch for traffic, walk against traffic, the things that we learned in grade school. Number two, we always want to identify ourselves, that we work for the Franklin County Republican Committee, that we are also a neighbor. We're going to be traveling in pairs for safety reasons. We do not want to do the door-to-door after dark. That is a bad idea. Somebody approaching a house after dark is never good, and it's also keen for safety as well. We're not going to work on Sundays. Sundays are strictly optional. And if you do want to go door to door in a neighborhood on a Sunday, make sure it's only between the hours of 1 and 5. Never, ever, ever enter anyone's house. Always be respectful and courteous. Use sidewalks and driveways if available. And you should always have a cell phone with your team in case of emergency. I want to thank you for watching this video. Now let's go get them.